Hey now, welcome to Gen Lab. I'm Darren.
I'm GT.
And I would be Roy.
And on Gen Lab, we talk about generational stuff sometimes. And tonight we have a guest, and her name's Riley, and we're very excited. So say hello, Riley.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
So Riley's coming in from the beautiful city of San Diego, or am I wrong about that? Are you in La Jolla Shores, or is that a neighborhood?
It's in San Diego, but I'm in La Jolla. It's pretty much almost as south as you can get of San Diego. Like from my backyard, I can see Tijuana.
Man,
wow. It makes me want to ask if I can get a Hoya.
Oh.
Can I get a Hoya?
I've never heard that before.
Oh my goodness, see? And there we go. We're off to the races.
I'm going to have to tell my dad about
Not get a Hoya.
I think you can get that from me. I've never heard that before.
Never heard, can I get a Hoya? Darren, have you heard it?
I've not heard that.
Really?
I think you're making it up.
There's a guy on Instagram who he's a street performer and he wears a glittered motorcycle helmet and a glitter shirt or a pink cape or whatever, and he'll hit the whole crowd. Can I get a Hoya? And the crowd shouts back, Hoya. So,
wow,
true story. You can't make that up. I feel like he's in Germany because he speaks a lot of German when he's singing, but he's hilarious.
Okay.
So, can I get a Hoya? There's no real definition of the fake word Hoya, but it's largely considered to be a call like or hell yeah.
Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya?
Well, I think La Jolla Shores is probably a Spanish word.
I like my version.
And it's probably means cliffs by the sea or something like that, would be my guess.
It says Hoya is a Greek word. It means such or what. Anyway.
It means the jewel.
Jewel.
There
okay.
you go. Way to
Spanish
come through, Riley. Way to shut these X's up. I like it. Okay. So, excuse me. What are we going to get into tonight?
Well, I have a game to start off. You guys want to start with a game?
Oh, always.
You good with that, Riley?
You up for a game, Riley? Awesome.
I'm going to win.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Oh,
this is a game. This is a game about Gen Z slang. Now, what are all right, good. When were you born again?
2002.
2002. So
a little younger than my daughter.
And mine.
Mm-hmm. So you're Gen Z, but it sounds like you don't know Gen Z slang. At
all. My friends make fun of me. I don't know anything about pop culture. I'm not really in the know.
I love that.
Okay, well, this will be great then. We're all in the same playing field here. So this is a points game, and the winner gets a complimentary bottle or tube or what I don't know what you used to call it of deodorant and a purse front.
Perfect.
How many times would you say that you put on deodorant in a given day?
In a given day?
Yeah.
Twice. In the morning and before I go to bed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be fresh, I guess.
In my sleep. That'd be gross. If I sweat in my sleep and I don't have deodorant on, then I'm going to wake up smelly.
There you go.
Makes sense?
Break the air down. Do you sweat in your sleep?
Yeah.
No, I like it like warmer in my room.
Freezing is sleep temperature.
Okay, so I'm with Riley. I sleep at 78.
Mm-mm. Oh my God.
No, listen. That's bad for your heart.
It is bad for you.
Medical thing that you sleep very, very very technical.
Thing.
Very clinical. Your heart does better when it's cold.
Like, wait, so do you jump in ice baths? Do you have
No, but you drop the temp, anywhere from 68 to 72.
I don't think mine knows. My heart's cold as
Mine
ice.
It's so hardened. It doesn't know.
Mine knows.
Hardened.
Now,
Mine's
my
a rock.
pocketbook knows too, because it costs a lot to drop the temperature that low.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
we're 68 to 72.
Ooh, that's cold.
Like
Yeah,
about
Or even in the winter, maybe 66. Because why heat an empty house when you're
Right.
covered
You
up?
you bump the
Okay.
heat.
Well, that's fair. So we do 69 in the winter and 78 in the summer. So we don't run our
Mm-mm.
AC basically or heat.
I'm looking at it. It's on 72 right
Greg Tunnel, you live in Texas where it's hot as hell. You are running your
Yeah,
air
it runs,
some.
but 78 runs a lot less than 72.
Okay.
What
Sorry,
do you
I
keep
didn't
yours
mean to
at,
drop
Riley?
Your name.
I'm gonna say like I don't mess with it here. I live with my grandparents right now, so I don't mess with it there. But
you lived with your girls, what'd you keep it at?
well, I wasn't allowed to touch it when I lived there.
now. She's never allowed to touch the thermostat.
I never touched it. But I want
Greta
to say we
did.
kept it at 70. That was a big argument that we had. I think it was usually at like 68. There was a girl that we
Ooh.
lived with that kept it really, really cold, like 60.
Hmm.
It was like not.
Wasn't it you and Piper saying our dads would be stroking out if they knew
Yes.
how cold you kept it, Greta?
Or
Wow.
how bipolar we would make the temperature. Like one day it would be 60, the next day it'd be like 70. And we're like, you can't do that every single day.
Yeah, that's
problem.
not good for you.
That's different.
I don't think that's good for your heart. Hey, so how's it living with your grandparents?
I love it. I love it.
Oh, good. Do they love it?
They love it.
Grandparents.
My grandparents are the most, there's no other way to describe it other than like the most perfect people. Like they're very kind. They
Sweet.
have more of a social life than I do right now. Like they're always doing stuff. They volunteer a
Like
lot.
what?
They're very involved in their church. They go to mass every single day, every morning, and then they go to coffee after with their like little like group, and then they volunteer a lot with the church, so they always have events, and then they go to like a talk about once a week, almost like TED Talks type thing.
Oh,
Like
very cool.
my grandpa, there's a million paintings around here. My grandpa paints all day long. That's what he does.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really cool.
How old are they?
They're in their 70s, but I don't know where. Like I think mid 70s, both of them.
Yes. So my age.
Shut up.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Wait, how old is everyone here?
I'm hearing some.
We're all 55.
Hold on. I'm hearing weird feedback.
It's like a truck driver on a CB. Breaker 19.
Okay. It's not doing it now. It did it for a second. Sorry.
Whoa.
I met her grandparents at, I guess it was graduation, and they were super cool. Her
They're really
grandfather's very, very cool. I talked to him more.
Yes.
But yeah,
He talks
I didn't
a
know
lot.
he painted.
He paints, and he has an entire room downstairs dedicated to trains. He loves trains.
Really?
Wow.
That's
Okay.
a very
I like that.
grandfatherly thing to do.
Yes.
I like
That's
that.
cool. Like
But it is
flying
really
a gull, and they goes through the mountains and the cities and stuff. Is it that?
Mhm.
Okay, that's cool. I like that.
It is really cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. The first word is no cap. No cap.
I got this one.
Wait, I already know. Yeah, okay, wait. Who goes first?
Hold on.
So no, you go last.
C-A-P, cat.
Cap. CAP cap. And so
No cap.
we're gonna. So here's we'll go. We'll go. Greg, Darren, Roy, Riley. Whoa.
Okay,
There was again.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, I think it's no cap is like maybe like no cap. So the elevator doesn't go all the way to the top.
Okay.
What do you got, Darren?
I was thinking. I guess it's Gen Z slang. I like that, Greg. Weird noises coming. I was thinking like a no cap, like a salary cap. So there you can make as much as you want, or get as much sushi as you want. There's no cap on what if you're at the sushi bar, or you're unlimited, basically.
I like that one.
I think that's a great definition of it. I don't know what it is. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. I'll be using the wrong words, but hey, man, that's no cap. That's no cap. All right, Roy, what you got?
So I'm going with it's like a hard explanation point or no BS. It's no cap, no BS explanation point.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't talk back. There's no conversation. It's done. No cap.
I think Roy's been studying. Okay, Raleigh, what you got?
No, I think I'm surrounded by kids that I hear say, "Oh my God, I did been this and this and this." No cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's studying.
That's not intentional studying.
You're just paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in the moment.
It means like, I think people use it when they use it in a sentence. It means like real. Like it means like that's like what's happening.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So the Gen X definition would be no lie, or I'm being serious, or it's used to emphasize that someone is telling the truth, often used in situations where there may be a disbelief. So Riley and Roy,
Okay.
both R's, get
I like
get a
mine
point.
the best though, because you get as much sushi as you want.
Yeah, that's really the best one. We're going no cap. Next time I'm hanging out with you, Darren, we're going no cap on the ribeyes.
No cap on the ribeyes.
We need Roy in the flooring company.
That'd be lit.
You guys can make shirts that say that. No cap on the ribeyes. Go crazy.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
What did
I
you
think
say?
that'd be awesome. We can make a T-shirt.
That says no cap on the ribeyes. People would eat that up.
Literally.
Yeah.
No cap.
We can make it a scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Then you never have to wear deodorant.
Yeah, because you smell like a ribeye.
Need no cap on the deodorant for sure.
All right. And the next one is bet. So B-E-T, bet. I'll go first, and I think it means better.
Is it just bet?
Yeah, bet. B-E-T,
So we're talking,
bet.
and I said bet.
Yeah, I'm like for me, it'd be like, I'm.
You got all.
I'm sure that definition's in Google.
Am I going next?
Yeah.
Sorry. When I was younger, I know this is a Gen Z word, but all I know is what I know. So when I was younger, we'd be talking, hey, my mama cooks better than spaghetti than your mama. And the other kids say, bet. So it's like, I bet you're wrong, or I bet you I'm right. So it means the literally word of betting, but not necessarily on a horse or a casino.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a
All
terrible
right.
answer. I know.
Yeah, I think it fits right along with the more literal side of where you're going tonight, which was no capping on the ribeyes and literally betting on the bet. Okay,
Yeah,
what do you
that's
got?
where I am tonight.
Yeah, Roy.
Oh, wait, it's just confirming that what was said was real. It's a confirmation of the term bet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Raleigh, what you
I think
got?
it means like I'm down, like I'm in. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
confirm. Yeah.
You guys are both right. So it's a casual agreement or acknowledgement, often meaning you got it or deal.
This is a 2-horse race.
Yeah, 2-horse race.
Spark actor is in the house. Bet.
No cap. All right. I'm gonna go with how about the next one is vibe check. VIBE. It's a vibe check. I think this is probably where, say there's a party going on, and I open the door just a little bit and see if the party's any good without anybody seeing me, so that I can dip out, or so I can dip if we learned that word last week. So I can dip if it's no good. I think that's what vibe check is.
I think that's 100% correct. I was going to say there's a commercial on the radio that these group of girls, they jump in their Camry or whatever the commercial's for, and they go to this scene that they think is happening, and you can hear them opening the door, and it's like B32. It's like bingo and dead, and they jump back in their Camry and they go to a beach party. That's a lot better. So
that's awesome.
Yes, it's exactly that.
Okay, what you got, Roy?
I can't disagree with that. I was originally thinking if like we're hanging in a group and maybe I'm bringing it down. What was the one I heard the other day? The trauma dump. If I'm trauma dumping, Darren might say vibe check, and that means like no more trauma dumping. Okay. It's time to bring it up a notch. So I'm going to go with mine and not agree with y'all.
Okay, that's it's probably a good bet.
Yeah.
Riley.
What you got, Riley?
Mine, I think of it more as a person. Like this happened at work the other day. We hired someone new, and my boss was like, "You need to take a vibe check on them to know if we actually like them or not." I was like,
"Oh, okay, all right,
okay." So it's used to It's used to assess the energy or attitude in a space, event, or among people. So Darren and I both get it.
I feel like that's more accurate.
And Riley got it because she's among a person. She's checking them. And what did you say, Roy? Did you get it?
I said I was going to make up something.
Being a downer, and someone fronted him out and said, "Dude,
someone was trauma dumping."
Yeah.
There was a Saturday Night Live skit. Debbie Downer.
Everybody. Oh my God.
And he's like, "You know about the hurricane in the Gulf, right?" And it's like,
I'm going to give Roy a point. I think he's pretty close.
I'll take it. Riley, did that really happen? Mm-hmm. At work this week?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Serious?
Oh. And they actually used the.
Well, my bosses are both 26 years old. No, 25.
But they used the term vibe check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see.
And what job do you have? What kind of business is it?
I work for it's very niche. I work for this it's a startup. They've had it for a few years now, but they do like golf like head covers and like leather goods. They like make bags, head covers, pillows, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I do like their marketing and a lot of like art for them because it's all custom. I do a lot of their like design.
So you can make a Gen Lab driver cover.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self.
Okay.
Note to self. Let me see. Riley.
I will say they are extremely expensive. That is the insane part. I don't even know how much it is.
So do you freelance would be the next question.
I tried to at the beginning, like a few weeks ago, like through a family friend was given the opportunity, and then like we kind of went through with it, and halfway through I was like, this is not made for me. I don't think freelancing is my thing. Just because like if people aren't good at communication, then I don't know what to make, and then when they get like, I don't want to say they were frustrated at all, but I think they were more like, this is what I mean, and I was like, that's not at all what you told me. So I spent 20 hours making something, and you completely told me something different. Like
that's a brilliant life lesson, though.
Yeah, put together an hourly rate and just charge by the hour. So if they have to redo it, I'm sorry,
So did you say you weren't a good communicator, or they weren't a good communicator?
They weren't. Like he would email me and be like, he sent me an initial email and was like, this is what I want. And then I would make it, and then he'd send me another email being like, okay, like it's close, but like I kind of want these changes. And then I made the changes. Then we had a Zoom call, and he was like, actually, none of this is all like at all what I meant. And I was like, okay, awesome. I had to start over again. And then I emailed him, and I was like, quite frankly, I don't want to make the time to keep miscommunicating. So I'm
deuces.
Good for you. Good for you. It
might have been the wrong client.
That's right.
I just don't know. Like maybe I try it again when I feel like I have more time or like I'm more secure in it. But right now,
yeah. You can take a chance on me, and I'll take a chance on you at some point in the future. How about that?
Take a chance on me.
I'm easy.
Were you just singing ABBA, Greg?
That was Roy, but thank you. Thank you
for.
You sound a lot better than I do, so I'll take that compliment.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
So
The next word is glow up. Glow up. And I think this is probably when let's see. This is when you know how people have motorcycles and cars and they put those lights under them? That's what it is. They're glowing up.
oh, did you say glow?
You
up
say
or
blow up or glow up?
Glow up. Glow up.
Can you spell it?
Glow. Glow up.
Okay.
Kind of like the glow women of wrestling. Gorgeous women of wrestling.
I don't know.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Okay. Something. That was close.
Well, L would be for ladies, not women.
Look, I moved from Louisiana.
Gorgeous ladies of wrestling. I get it now. Okay.
Glow.
Why didn't you
blow
go?
up. Do what?
Why didn't you go to Minden? There's some of your families there, right?
Oh, well, because I work and
Oh.
because it's not my 40th high school reunion. It has
Wow.
nothing to do with me. So
Wait, we're approaching that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're 35 with fast.
we're approaching it, but we're coming in for the landing on Saturday.
We've been out of high school longer than Raleigh's been alive.
Yeah, twice as long.
My grandpa's out of town right now. Actually, both of them are, but they're in Pittsburgh because he's at his 60th high school reunion.
Oh my gosh! Wow, good for him. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Good
So-
for him.
I've never been to any of my reunions.
Oh, I won't go either.
Yeah, me either. We don't go anymore. Darren and I don't go anymore. We
I've
used to go.
never been to one.
Well, I say used to go. I've been to two.
Okay.
Did you like people from high school or no?
No, I went to. Oh,
Go ahead.
Did I like people from high school? I didn't dislike them. Yeah, I had fun. They were fine. And
Go ahead.
everybody was fine. Everybody was fine. Everybody was nice. I didn't enjoy myself very much though. But
The problem with our reunion isn't the people we went to high school with. The problem with our reunion is it's done squirrely. Our school won't recognize 10-year, 20-year, 30-year. They don't do that. They pick these random ass numbers, these random ass years.
7.
27, 24, 52, and nobody knows what the hell's being recognized. And we went to a little school, little tiny country school. So if you come in from out of town and you don't have family there, you don't have anywhere to stay.
How many people were in your graduating class?
58.
52, 56, 58.
No, I think it's 58.
52. Oh, 58.
Something like that. 57.
Riley, how many people were in your graduating class?
So I split high school. I did 2 years at one school and 2 years at the other. And my first school was all girls, and that was about to be, I think it was 97 that graduated. And then my second school, I think was like 300, 200, something.
And what city was it?
My first school was in Kansas City, and second was in California. It was in Orange County.
So I had the amount that graduated, I think, was 997. But we always said there's 1,000 kids in our class.
Right. Well,
So-
were. I guarantee you more than just a couple did.
Yeah, I think it was like 1,003 or 1,007 or something. So,
What's the name of that high school?
John Glenn High School in Westland, Michigan.
I think you told me.
Yeah, we talked
Glenn.
about orbiting.
Yeah, John
the Earth.
Glenn was a senator.
He orbited
Also
the
was an
Earth.
astronaut.
I know him as an astronaut. That we were the Rockets because he was an astronaut. I think not because he was a senator, but I'm not sure. He might have been a really good senator.
So
Did you guys watch the Reagan movie that came out in theaters?
I barely know about it. I knew,
Is it
I knew
recent?
about that movie because Scott Stapp plays a Sinatra in it. And I went to see a Creed concert and they were talking about that. I was like, what Reagan movie? I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, there was no marketing for it. But
Why
it's
is that?
I don't know. I don't know why.
I didn't know about it. The only reason I knew about it is because I listened to a radio interview with Creed because I was going to see a Creed show, and they talked about it. That's the only way I even know about it.
That's super interesting.
Well,
it's at the theaters right now.
It was a couple weeks ago. I don't know.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
It was. So just real quick, back to my deal. So our high school squirrely about who they recognize. So Greg and I have a classmate that kind of takes over the reunion. He's and I don't blame him because the school squirrely. So he's like, hey guys, hey everybody, let's get together for our 15th year or whatever it is, right? But he has it at his mom's place 100 miles out in the country down a winding ass dark road that nobody knows. At least I don't.
6 miles out. 6 miles out.
And if you go and you drink, it puts you in a situation. It puts you in a bind, right?
Yeah, you got to spend the night at his place.
But that's not comfortable because if you bring your kids,
sounds awkward.
I brought my whole family one time. You can't do that.
Yeah.
And
you can't do that.
there's 30 people there. 30 people can't spend the night. So it's not that anybody dislikes anybody who went to school. It's just squirrely. It's not put together right. And I just want to say, Amy had a graduating class of 17.
Oh,
wow. That's unbelievable.
17. I just counted our.
They're getting together at the lake house. They're so full of people.
I thought you sold the lake house. I thought you sold it.
The regular house sold. The lake house still hadn't sold.
Oh. Hey,
I
so
had
we
classes.
had 50.
I had classes with 50 people.
Yeah, that's what we
Like
had,
college.
50. 50.
No, I mean, I had a public speaking class that had 50 kids in it.
That's like college.
Yeah.
yeah, that's like
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, not everybody can be cool like Darren and I, but, good
I
for
know,
you guys
it's
for
crazy.
trying. So, speaking of being cool, the next one is main character energy.
We don't need to spend an hour on this damn game. I can tell you that.
That's the last
No,
one.
the game's fun.
Last one.
The game's
Okay.
fun.
Last one.
Love the game.
What is
Speak your truth.
I'm going to talk about high school.
Glory days.
I found my leg. Not even high school. I'm talking about a high school reunion that doesn't even
Which
exist.
you don't even like to go to.
The worst high school reunion ever.
I don't dislike going. It's just too difficult to go to.
Well, where do you want to have it? You want to have it at your house? I mean, that's too far for people too. I mean, you don't have to drive somewhere in a hotel room in Corsicana.
Corsicana or Dallas at a hotel that has a room that we could rent or a patio, and then we could all just do whatever.
I tell you what, we should take the 48 people that are left.
Winding road.
Look, I've got a solution. Yeah, he does a fine job. Hey, so I think what we should do is we take the 48 people who are still living, and we.
Womp womp.
Okay, Debbie.
Gosh,
Chris Wilson, may God rest his soul, and
okay.
And Billy, maybe. Hey, so
Billy and Paul Crowder.
okay, so now it's 47. Man, you're just bringing us down even further. Hey, so I think we put all of where we live on a map. We put a pin in the map, and then we just choose a center location.
Yeah.
And then we'll
That's
get
a fun game.
It's going to be Corsicana because everybody's in Corsicana for the most part.
Yeah, probably. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that topic in just a little bit. Let's finish this game.
Can we not?
Have a? Yeah. The next one is well, since this is the last one because Darren doesn't like the game. I had 45 of these, but I guess we'll just stop it. I'm just
Riley has.
He brought the entire Webster dictionary with him.
Main character energy is Darren Mealy. That is the definition.
Yeah, agree.
Is that the word?
Yeah, main character energy. Yeah.
3 words.
Yeah, it is 3 words. Yes. Yes, main character energy. And,
It's like
yeah,
the
I
white
think
genius.
I think this is like somebody who can put you on their shoulders and carry you, carry the weight.
That sounds like a mealy answer.
I'm going with life of the party.
Life of the party.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
What do you got, Darren?
Right there with a guy in the zone, life of the party, that kind of thing.
Okay, movie lady Riley. What do you got?
I'm sticking with my first answer, which is Darren Mealing.
That
He
is.
So you're saying when you
So-
open the dictionary, there's a picture of Darren next to main character energy.
Yeah, I'll read what the definition is. It says refers to Darren Mealy. So yeah,
There you go.
it refers to someone acting like they're the protagonist in a movie, showing confidence and owning the moment. Can be the center of attention or taking charge. So Riley had 4. I thought we did 5.
I feel like the
did you-
definition kind of gave it a negative context.
Yeah, it kind of did. It kind of.
I didn't.
I agree with you.
What was
Oh
the
wait, we
definition?
didn't do glow up. You guys didn't finish glow up. Darren, I'm the only one that said something from glow up. Darren,
Hold
what's
on,
glow
what
up?
was
Oh.
well, hold on. Let's finish.
We didn't do glow up.
Party energy. What?
Yeah.
What was the definition? I didn't. I was.
Refers to someone acting like they're the protagonist in a movie, showing confidence and owning the moment, or it could be a center of attention or taking charge.
Big man on campus kind of thing. I think that's the right answer.
I feel like no one
Everybody got
it.
it. Everybody got it
I
except
feel like
me.
no one got it.
I think so. You guys all got it.
Greg put the person on his shoulders. That's taking charge.
It's true. So we all got points. Okay. All right. Now finish glow up. I said glow up was let's see, glow up. We're glow up, glow up, glow up. Yeah.
Putting glow.
What did I say?
Under your car and
Oh yeah. Yeah, glow up.
Glow up. You know what? I'm gonna say it's when people put the color in their hair, like the purple.
Oh man, that's good. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Or the
like
green. I think that's glow up.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Who's next?
Riley, you going?
No, it's you. It's you, Roy. You're up.
Oh, it's me. I'm lost. I've never heard the term. All the rest of them, I've heard people use the term. I kind of like Darren's, but
You can have it if it's right.
I'm gonna go with it's just like a happy, cheerful vibe. They're just kind of glowing up. They're just you can't trauma dump enough on them to even bring them down.
He loves it.
No cap.
cap.
It's like an example would be like someone going from like their awkward stage to out of it, or like you going from like no makeup to makeup, or like dressed down to dressed up, like you like it almost like
Blinged.
Mhm.
Getting all blinged up.
Mhm.
For someone who doesn't know anything about Gen Z language, Riley got 5 out of 5.
So you knew that one.
I did know that.
Okay.
It's
Well, it's because you're all glowed up.
yeah, glow up. It's transformation or makeover. It refers to significant positive change in someone's appearance or overall vibe over time. Roy, you get it too. So there you go. Roy got 4.5.
Not the hair.
Darren, we'll give you a half point for the makeover of the hair. And I got 0.
That's not what I meant.
So Riley wins with 5. So after the show, you can give me your address, and I'll send you that bottle of
Used
deodorant.
deodorant.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You're gonna want to pick the armpit hairs off of it.
I'll use it twice a day.
We need to get her a female version of it, though.
Yeah, secret.
What is this? What are we? Oh, that is.
It's
Okay.
good enough for a man.
We talked about deodorant on the last show.
Oh.
We're still hanging on. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times
So-
do you use deodorant?
You'll
What?
see before your show.
I put on deodorant a few times during the day because I wear deodorant instead of, I don't like the aluminum in antiperspirant.
Mhm.
So I wear deodorant. So, it doesn't really keep you from sweating. So like I put it on a couple times a day, maybe 3, 4, 6.
I'm anti the organic deodorant people are liking these days.
That's what Greg
I do have some of that. I have various ones. Yeah.
Do you smell
Yeah,
bad?
I smell bad sometimes. Those are expensive and they don't necessarily smell that great. So I'd rather just use a cheap,
Speed stick.
It has less chemicals. Yeah, speed stick. I have some of that too.
I bet.
Yeah. Anywho, yeah. So I have 7 deodorants, one for each day. What different one?
So, what did Riley want to get into tonight? Or what
Yeah.
do we want to get into?
Well, I have something. I have a question for Riley before we start. Before she gets. Okay.
I
Riley,
can go like next 10, 15 minutes if need be.
Okay. Well, I have a
7:15.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have a question. I get texts from my staff and other people on my team and others, and they just say, "Hey, Greg."
You get a text that says, "Hey, Greg."
They get text. And so I've asked about this topic. Why does somebody send, "Hey, Greg," or "Hey, sir," or "Mr. Greg," or that's all they say?
I don't know.
No.
You respond and then they come with the rest of it?
I don't respond.
Well, they're waiting for you to say yes, question.
I know they are. I know they are. And I refuse to do that. From someone who used to have to text by hitting C 3 times, you had to hit a letter 3 times. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste the effort. A text can be read anytime, so they don't have to. They don't have to ask for permission to send me a text. They've already sent a text and interrupted my whatever. I'm already looked down.
Exactly.
Just send the message. But
I feel the same way about.
I want to know if this, because in my office, this is what they do. They each say, the Gen Zs, one says to the other, "Hey, Ashley," and the other one says,
maybe it's,
"Hey," and she says, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Maybe it's
and then they take so long to have a conversation. They could have just asked the information or said it in one text. So do you do that? And do your friends do that? Is that a thing?
No. Well, like at work, everyone just calls each other or FaceTimes. They're big FaceTime people.
Ooh, we learned that. We learned that in one of the shows.
My friends here are big, not like it talks in and it types it out, but there's like a thing, like audio, and it like records you talking and sends it, and then you listen to it.
Oh, that's annoying. I hate that.
My friends are obsessed.
We used to be in one of those. What was it called? Marco Polo. Which one are you on?
Like WhatsApp?
It's like on messages. It's like if you go
or not group me.
Like if you go here, like, and you go to text and you go like plus audio, and then it starts like recording, and I would stop it and send it.
So my daughter who lives in Spain says that's how they Valencia.
That is so cool. I have a friend that just moved there.
To Valencia?
She's in a small town outside of Madrid.
Okay.
I like Madrid.
But yeah, she said that's how everyone communicates. But I know Mallory's been to Madrid.
My wife does it. That's the way she communicates with her sisters and stuff. And then they like it because they can just play it real fast, so they don't have to,
The voice
my mom
what you're saying?
Yeah, message memo or whatever it is. Yeah, you just hit the record button.
Yeah, it's effective. I don't love it.
But what's equally annoying is when, to me, is to get a text. Do you have time for a phone call? Why didn't you just call me? If I had time, I'll answer the phone, right?
That's what I'm saying.
No, just call me. Just call me. I'll give you, if I'm busy, then you'll get a text that says, I'm in a meeting.
Oh, I hate those texts. Don't send those.
Oh.
So that's definitely an X trait.
He called me last week. I was in class, and he's blowing my phone up. I'm like, dude.
I had something important to say.
Yeah, what was your important message?
I have no idea.
So, Riley, tell us about your so you guys don't do that. So you do the voice message. So why wouldn't you send that text that says? Tell us about how
I hate the automated text, where when someone's getting a call and it's just send them this, and it's talk to you later, or I'll call you back in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? The automated.
Sorry,
yeah. I don't use those, but yeah.
in a meeting
drives me crazy when people
on the phone.
And
well, it lets them know that you saw the call, but they can't get to it.
rude.
That's what I'm thinking. I feel like it's polite.
And
I think she.
Yeah.
I'm saying you should make your own up though, right? You're just saying, "Hey, I'll call you back in a minute. I'll call you back in a minute. Love you," or whatever.
What makes me crazy? So I'll call Norman, and he'll
Mhm.
send the generic. I'm on the phone, but that I don't hear from him for 16 days, and I'm like, that's what drives me.
16 days.
No
That's-
kidding.
Yeah.
And you don't know where he could be. It could be a whole new place by then.
He finally called me back. Guess where he was? He was at a naked festival in San Francisco.
How does he get there?
He's a dude. We talked about him on the last show. I mean,
Okay,
he's
that's
a
funny.
dude.
So I have to apologize for the show that we did with you guys. It was so difficult with the. I don't know. Maybe you guys should apologize to us.
No, they should apologize to us because I told them to be in separate rooms, and they were like, "We want to be by each other."
That was really poorly planned on our part. We should have all gone in different rooms, and we should have not done headphones because we like our. I don't think AirPods pick up as well, like at all. We should have. Yeah,
It's fine. I blame Piper, and it's all good. And she
It was
was
fun,
very
though.
critical about it, and so I've not asked her back.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
People you enjoy.
Oh,
I enjoy
wow.
Piper.
Hey.
Maybe controversial people. People you don't enjoy.
I think controversial is good.
Hey, so
On the show.
Oh, goodness.
So tell us about the last big.
This one, so I'm gonna
Oh yeah, for sure. Tell us about the last big
I love
controversial
Piper.
thing you were dealing with, or you were part of,
And
or
like
you were controversial. Yeah.
my last controversial thing I'm like obsessed with.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of boring drama. It's more like house drama. Like finding a place to rent and with whom
Mhm.
and where has just been a little bit of drama and like a little bit of controversy.
So
Nothing
what kind of person would you rent with? Would you want to stay with?
So my like two of my really close friends from high school like still live here, and the one goes to grad school at UCSD, and the other one is still looking for a job but wants to be in San Diego. So she like the quick version of the story is that she also wants to be down here. She wants to live together. We both want to live in it's called Pacific Beach, but in Pacific Beach together.
Yep.
It's just a matter of finding the same budget when we want to live together. My grandparents are like gone a lot for the next couple months. So I kind of like out the house will be by itself anyway. So I'm like not really in a rush to get in anywhere.
Well, and you're helping them by being there also.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I really do like being here. Like I want to get out eventually, but like to her, it's like she's in a rush because she doesn't like being at home and she's not really near many people. And like I'm meeting friends. Like I go to like networking events and stuff. Like I'm starting to build my life, and I think it's hard for her. But that's like the
Good
last.
for you.
Yeah, good for you.
And you have more money to do it. I mean, I think you're making a really good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask you this: could she move in with Grandpa and Grandma too,
We
or is
talked
that
about
a no-no?
it. We talked about it.
It's a big
I think
ask.
I think it's a big ask.
It's a big.
That's fair. I mean, I didn't know.
I think if yeah, no, they have too many people that come in on the weekends, and they only have one other room. So I think it would just be like a lot because they have guests come in like frequently.
Okay.
So I think it would
And how many bathrooms?
be 3, and not including theirs.
Oh, 3, not including theirs. Okay, so it does have.
4.
It has good bathroomage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a lot of bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's a good place. It's like a nice place to be.
Well, you know what? Your friend has to just figure it out because you're
Yeah.
in a good spot. Don't put yourself in a bind.
Very
Yeah.
true.
That's good. Good for you. It's awesome. I love that you're meeting people. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one of the hardest things to do.
I actually really I had called Piper. I was having my I call it post-grad spiral a couple weeks ago, where it was like I think it hit me a little bit later that I'm not going back and all the things. And then I was freaking out. I have 2 friends here, both from high school, which I love and adore, but I want to meet more people. And going out really isn't you don't really meet people going out like that. You just kind of go out with friends. So I found this really cute, it's called Noops, NEWPS, and it's a social group for girls post-grad from ages in young 20s. And every Saturday they do something like going on a walk or getting coffee, or they do happy hour, something different every week. And so I went to one, and it was great because everyone's in the same position. So it was really fun to meet people.
Well, and I'll
That's
tell you right
really
now,
cool.
You may find somebody in that group that you might rather live with at the right time. Even.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
You don't know. Yeah. I'm looking to get into a group to, to do kind of the same thing, post life spiral here. You'll have to watch the previous episode with just the 3 of us, and we went through some kind of depressing, desperate.
I'll be in your life spiral support group, Greg.
We could hold hands, virtual hand holding and hugging and
jump into the volcano.
Actually, I'll go first if you want me to. Hi, I'm Roy, and my life is spiraling.
You know what we need? We need a Noops for old guys.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking right now.
It'd probably be Dupes.
Dupes, yeah. Dudes.
What is Noops an acronym for?
People. I think it started as a social group in Newport, so I think it's was supposed to be Newport. So
okay.
Down here, so there's 2.
Newport social.
One of my bosses is from Newport. That's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Newport's beautiful. I will say the nice thing about social groups, you guys could so start that because everyone wants more friends. No one never wants more friends. People are always looking for things people to do stuff with.
I know.
Right?
I know.
You've been introverts.
No, I've got a story to that. So there was a group of guys. I called them the Inner Sanctum because they were just so tight knit, and I played Boo-Ray with them on the weekends.
You played what?
It's a card game called Boo-Ray.
Okay, cards.
It's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like another game. Anyway, it's a coon-ass Louisiana game. So we would play Boo-Ray and one of the guys said, "Hey, I've got a friend, I've got a guy I work with or something like that, and I told him about this group and he wants to come." And one guy said it and everybody else agreed. I've got all the friends I need. I don't need it. I don't need any more. I didn't agree with it, but that's when I named him the Inner Sanctum.
Yeah. People are harsh like that.
Well, it's small town.
Small town, man. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well,
I think there's a huge difference between this is at least the realization I came to recently. Maybe my mind will change, but I like the idea that I have all my close friends and I know who all my people are. I feel I have really good friends right now, where I'm at. But I don't feel there's anything wrong with having a circle of for where I am, physically, people that do things. I think it's a difference in friends. I think it's a different kind of friendship.
No, yeah.
I think of friends like that. You have pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and hopefully, if you're lucky, you have a couple silver dollars. Yeah. And the silver dollars are because you'd have a lot of acquaintances. Those are your pennies. They're people but you don't really invest in them. They don't really invest in you. But those silver dollars are the ones you really make sure that you hold on to.
Oh, I really like that.
And invest in those relationships.
And they come from different places.
You never know.
So Jasmine was my boss. She hired me. I think Jasmine's a silver dollar, right?
Right.
I met Roy at Roadhog Park. We started Roadhog Park the same day during COVID. It was a ghost town, and his trailer was way down there, and my place, and we were like, hey. So, and look at us now.
I know.
Random. There's another guy at the park that I'm very close to, Jim Toller, and his wife. I went to dinner with him last night.
Shout out to Jim.
And he's in Spain. No, he's in Greece right now. But he's like, we got to go to dinner. Okay, so we go to dinner, and he always picks the worst places. But anyway, we go to this place I can't stand. But I go to be with him.
I want to know where you went.
Oh, it's the basement place in Fayetteville. The
Hugo's?
People hate
it.
Hugo's.
People love it.
Oh, Hugo's is good.
No, it's terrible. They're really.
I've only been one time to Hugo's, and it was a bad experience. So.
It makes me crazy. But he went to school here in the 70s. It's one of 2 or 3 places that's still around, so he wants to go. I get that. So, but anyway, so he's like, we've got questions and blah blah blah. So Leslie's like, hollers at him. That's his wife. Says, Jim, what are you doing? Watching Darren. He sits around and watches YouTube. Watches this show all the time. He loves it.
Shout out to Jim.
And he
hey,
had
Jim.
a lot of questions. Well, and I got a nickname for him. I call him Boom Hour.
Boom Hour. Shout out to Boom Hour.
Give us a call, Boom Hour. The phone lines are open.
He's in Greece. He's probably asleep right now.
Oh, jealous.
Okay, then group me. Just group me us.
Do you want to go to Greece, Raleigh?
That's the number one place right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Is it the whitewashed roofs? Is that what's drawing you in the blue
looks
water?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
What's that beach area down there that everybody goes to in Greece? What's it called?
Santorini?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Hey,
it's a beach, though.
I think dupes, what do you guys think about dudes elevating well-being?
DEW?
DEW.
Yes.
It's what you said, right? DEWP. Dupes.
I thought it was
dudes
a
elevating
dude.
well-being and positivity.
I'm thinking dudes underwhelmingly proud.
Greg, if you gave me a flyer that spelled that out, I'd crumple it up and throw it in the trash.
Like, that's a penny.
No way in hell I'd go to that.
It should be like something so like 3 letters. Like DWT, dude who talk.
Dude.
You know what? Nobody's going to come to that. No dudes want to, like.
Yeah, guys don't really like
Oh, there you go.
I can bring women to get them to come.
So, yeah. So, what you can do.
Maybe it should be do people to town or something.
That's cute.
Dudes that just sit. How about that?
Call it no cap.
There you go.
No, you know what would happen? A bunch of bald dudes would show up that needs to be wearing caps.
No, that would be crazy.
Or they would think they can't bring their gun.
Did you guys know that there's a hair transplant thing that goes on in Turkey? People go to Turkey and get a hair.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
You did not.
You did. You looked right at me. Right at me.
You're probably not next to her on her screen. You're below me on my screen.
I think she looked right at you. And didn't deserve this stuff.
No cap.
Hey, so where's this place in Greece that you're talking about? I need to know the name of it. Can you tell me the name?
Turkey, I thought she said.
Oh, in Turkey. Can you tell me the name of it?
I have no idea. I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, you got to quit watching TikTok.
You get your TikTok.
The other thing that I'm really obsessed with recently is the 2 people stuck in space.
Yeah.
Are there people stuck in space?
They didn't get back. Their spaceship got back, but they didn't get back.
Wait a second. So tell me about this. I didn't know there were people stuck in space. There's people stuck in space?
There were people up there, and they had a chance to come back like a week or 2 late. And then if that didn't work, they're going to be there for a really long time.
Is it John Glenn you're talking about? Who is it?
Oh,
he made it back.
He's on another plane.
And then he ran for Senate.
Okay, tell me about it, Riley. I'm sorry we interrupted you like 5 times.
There is a group of, there's like 2 people, they went, that I just know like the basic facts. They went to space, and then there was like a problem with their like ship, and they were like, you guys can't come back. And then they went somewhere, I don't know how they, I don't know how it all works where you get out of somewhere and go into a new place, but that's what happened. And they sent the ship back because they thought it was going to explode on the way down, and it didn't explode on the way down. It landed safely. Now the people are stuck up there until February.
So can they not call an Uber
from space?
How do you what?
I think what happened was they were doing their thing and something messed up. So they're like, "We'll go to the International Space Station." So they went to the International Space Station and jumped onto that, and then I didn't know they sent their spaceship back. I didn't know that, but that's
how big is the International Space Station? I mean,
hotel probably.
Is there like rooms you can hang out and live in?
I think so.
Food and stuff.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like I feel like it's you remember Lost in Space? The
TV
show. It was the worst show ever.
It's terrible. Yeah, awful.
Warning,
Dr.
Warning, Will Robinson.
Yes, I love that robot. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
You remember? So what about Gilligan's Island? Are you familiar with that?
Really? I could sing that song.
3 hour tour.
Sing it all together.
Mighty sailor, the skipper brave and sure.
Took off.
Who? 3 hour tour.
I sang that a lot.
The mate was a mighty sailor man.
You think you started over? The skipper brave and sure.
Skipper brave.
So, I want to be
5 castaways.
Have about a couple more minutes.
Yeah, we got to wrap Riley up.
Yeah, we got to wrap Riley up. Hey,
and
so
Riley, we'll do it again because of the time constraints. We'll do it again.
Perfect. I love. So
tell us. And tell us what's on your mind.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what's on your mind. What's in the world of? Is there anything that you want to share with the world right now that you have to get out in the next 6 minutes?
What is on my mind? I don't know if I have anything crazy on my mind. Anything interesting. Here's a question for you guys. This is something my friends and I here have been talking about. How do you guys feel about now our generation, mind you? I think we kind of talked about this a little bit, but casually dating is coming back post-grad. Casually dating, going on first dates.
What does that mean?
Going on a date, going on a first date. Like I feel like it's like not a thing that happened. Like people don't go on dates at all. Because I don't know if it's the location I'm in, like if I'm just out of the college town environment, or if people just like graduate and they're like, oh, maybe we should actually start going on dates. So people are casually dating. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's a great idea.
I didn't know it went away.
I didn't either.
And I'll be honest with you, and I've told Amy this, I would love to go on a dating site and to see if I got any interest whatsoever. I think it'd be crickets, but just as an experiment, I would like to see.
I'm very anti the dating apps. I am really not a fan of them. And I heard a story. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
I heard a story recently that I think maybe you guys would like. Is my freshman year college roommate. Her name's Anna, and Anna like was going on Hinge dates with people, and then like her friends were going on Hinge dates with people, and they were going on Hinge, like it's a dating app.
Oh,
Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
And they went on like her and her friend were going on like a second date with these guys. Okay, second date. They went to a baseball game. The friend and the guy she was on a second date with, who she barely knows, got on the kiss cam at this baseball game.
Okay. Was it the Padres?
No, she's in St. Louis, Cardinals game.
Okay.
What do you do?
You
I
say,
think you have to.
I mean,
just a little peck here and there, you know.
I guess you go with where you feel like, I mean, if you want to kiss him, and if you don't, then you don't.
Yeah, but man, that's awkward if she didn't, I think.
I don't think
that was, I think that was a missed opportunity for her.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell this story really quick.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, Arkansas was playing Texas A&M, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was me and Amy and Aiden and his girlfriend. and we were sitting there at JJ's watching it. That's a popular place in Vegas. And I was talking about how much. Oh, I know what it was. There's not going to be any more of those games in Dallas anymore. They're going to go to College Station. They're going to come to Fayetteville. And I said, "Oh, that's awesome. I love College Station. That used to be my favorite team." And I said I fell in love with it. My first game I went. They were playing Texas, and that's a huge rivalry. And when A&M scored, this gorgeous girl, strange girl next to me, mugged down with me. That's one of those.
Mugged down.
That's what they do. Yes, big wet kiss, right?
You kiss after every score.
You
that's right.
kiss whoever you're by, when they score. And I was like, I'm in. I'm all about it.
The craziest thing I've ever heard. That's
Fell
awesome.
in love with the place. So I'm telling the story. Aiden's girlfriend. Well, you're not going to a Texas A&M game. I was like, are you kidding me?
I'm not sitting next to you.
Oh, no, the guys don't kiss. I think if you're with a bunch of guys, I don't think you get to kiss anybody.
Mugged down.
That's what it's called.
If you would have said mugged down in the game, I would not have known what that was.
A semi-passionate kiss.
Mugged down. I'm writing that in my list of words.
I think you should.
Yeah, you should.
Well, that's just a Mealyism, I think.
Riley, I challenge you to use that word at work tomorrow.
Okay.
I will. I think I can do it.
Yeah, I think you should. Okay, so that's our challenge.
Use it too. I already know.
That's our challenge for you. Next time you come on the show, you have to bring proof.
Let us know if you mug down with anybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you mug down. So back to that. I know you need to go. You have 3 minutes. I do agree with that. Casual dating is something that is necessary. I mean, if you want to find a mate in life, and I think starting that earlier is better than later. And I mean, not 19, but before 30. I think it's good to get out and date. So yes, I like casual dating, and I enjoyed that phase of life. I thought that was fun to me. I know a lot of people get nervous about going on dates and stuff, but that was so much fun.
I agree 100%. It sounds exciting to me.
I think it's supposed to be low stakes, and because of the way society has made relationships for our generation, there's a lot more pressure to like a first date. Well, it's supposed to be just casual, and like if it's not good, then whatever. If it's great,
big deal. If you don't like them, move on.
Like I think it's just like having to call or like having to text or like having to plan a second date. I just think there's like a lot of more pressure. Like people expect a lot more afterwards, I think.
Piper would tell me that you guys had something called Coke dates, and it was this random chill thing that other guys from other groups would come. Right. A first date's like a Coke date. I think that's what the Coke dates were kind of imitating back in like the 50s. You go to the sock hop and have a Coke. I think that's
for the
what
soda parlor.
They were trying to get you kind of geared up to that. That's what that was all about.
Yeah, those are
enjoy the casual. Don't be too serious
the journey
until you find that dude. Yeah, awesome.
Carpe diem. Carpe diem.
Already, we need more.
Yeah, Riley, it was super fun. You've got 1 minute to close out. Anything else you want to give us? You good?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, fantastic.
And then you guys say likum assalam. I say assalamu alaikum. Assalam.
I like that.
My grandpa was somewhere traveling, and the guy like told my grandpa that's how you say goodbye. So now that's how we say goodbye to each other every morning.
Really?
That's awesome.
How fun.
Yeah.
It sounds pornographic.
No,
well,
not. Assalamu alaikum. Likum assalam.
I've heard the assalamu alaikum, but I've never heard the response. Say it again.
I look forward to meeting your grandparents when my family and I come out to San Diego. We're going to stay with you guys, so I look forward to meeting your parents.
They'll bring Pop-Tarts, don't worry.
They would love it.
Yeah, well, she didn't have to be there. I'm just talking about at her grandparents' place. It sounds like a good place.
Yeah,
so 3 bathrooms.
Just here.
Yes,
Yeah.
live.
Mhm.
Live in La Jolla Shores.
Spot
All
on.
right.
Can I get a Hoya?
Oh, yeah. See you guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, ya.
Riley loved it. Bye.